Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Next Gen VR. In this video, I want to list 5 things I wish I knew when I was first getting into virtual reality. So, without further ado, let's jump into the next generation. So, starting with number 5, and that is when you're in virtual reality, time just flies by so fast, which is why it's very important that you set a timer, especially if you plan to do other things in the day. That's how immersive virtual reality is. Number 4, you probably won't play most of the VR games that you buy. So if you have a look at the Steam store, you will see hundreds and hundreds of games. It makes it really overwhelming to choose. And what I have found is that the best games, the top VR games, are the most fun experiences, and the other ones are very average experiences that you might get bored of. And I don't know if it's just me, but I have a lot of VR games I purchased on Steam that I've never even pressed play or have played only once. Because a lot of us will probably find that we have at least a few favorite games that we keep going back to. For me, it's Half-Life Alyx, Pavlov, and some other games. So with so many choices, make sure that if you purchase a new game, you play it right away and return it if you don't like that experience. Don't be like me and just accumulate a bunch of games and not play them. Number 3 is that some days you may not feel like playing even if you enjoy virtual reality. So we know that sometimes when we get home, we feel exhausted and we don't really feel like putting on this VR headset that's going to make our face sweaty and uncomfortable for some period of time. We might find it more convenient to play a flat screen game on PC at times. So sometimes it can be hard to motivate yourself to put on that VR headset, to plug it in, to start the app, to do all this setup, including base stations, to play a session of VR. But once you get into it, you do enjoy it quite a bit. So keep in mind that it's okay if some days you don't feel like playing virtual reality, especially because of exhaustion. And number 2 is don't rush to buy the latest VR headset. Recently, there is a much faster pace of new VR headsets coming out, such as the Pico Neo 3 Link, followed by the Pico Neo 4. We have headsets from Pimax potentially. We have headsets from other companies continuously coming out, including Project Cambria. So when you purchase one headset, it's not going to have a very long lifespan before the next VR headset comes. And what I recommend to people is that if you have the money and you want to try new VR headsets, go ahead. But if you're looking for the best experience, the best VR headset is going to be one that has the features that you want the most. For example, for me personally, I find that a big, wide field of view that covers my entire vision is my ultimate goal in virtual reality. And so now I've decided to wait for a VR headset that will accomplish that goal for me. I am not buying the Vario Aro or other headsets at the moment. So find out what features you want most in a VR headset and wait for that headset and maybe use it for at least a year before buying a new one, because constantly there's new headsets coming out. And the number one thing I wish I knew when I was first getting started in virtual reality is that you will spend a lot more money and time than you planned. When you try the Quest or the Quest 2, you are so amazed at virtual reality, but eventually you will desire more. You will desire better graphics, better refresh rate, better picture quality, lighter or other features, better AAA VR games. And so from Quest 2 is a good introduction to VR, but you may want to upgrade to PC VR headset to get that better quality in these other aspects. So be prepared that if you get into VR, you will probably spend a lot more money and time than you planned. And there's a lot of VR games as well that cost quite a bit of money. And then you may want to feel more immersed in VR, so you will buy haptic suits and other stuff like that. So just be prepared for that. It's not like flat screen gaming where you buy a PC and then you're good to go. For VR, there's going to be different hardware coming out that you might constantly want to upgrade to. So thanks for watching, guys. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe for many more VR videos about the latest and greatest VR headsets and news.